Well, hello. If there's anybody there, I need to make myself a drink. Will you just bear with me while I make a brew? I won't be a moment. Hi, Nathan. Just making a drink. Once the kettle boils. That's what I'm doing. Woo-hoo. Oh, I'm in blue and blue and blue, aren't I, today? Blue, blue, blue. Blue. The lady in blue, not the lady in red. Oh dear. I won't be a moment, just waiting for the kettle to boil. Hey Martin, I'm not doing so bad. You know, you keep on going, don't you? The reason I'm stood here, Martin, is I'm making a coffee and I'm waiting for the kettle to boil. I'm just saying I'm the lady in blue today. Yeah, blue throw. Lovely, isn't it? My lovely gift. Yeah. Yeah, got Carol. Hello, Carol. Do I live in one room? No, I might look as though I do, but I don't. I've got more than one Carol. It's just that my computer's in the kitchen. I'll be with you in a moment. Just let me brew. No, Carol, I live in a small bungalow, and the only place there was room for my computer was in the kitchen. Because I've got a small lounge, a small bedroom, bathroom, and whatever. Right, who am I catching up with while I've been brewing up? Esther? It's not raining, Esther. Not raining. Shh, don't say anything. Hi, Helen. This cardigan, would you believe, is 30 years old. 30 years old. Hi, Amelia. Oof, I'm sat on a lumpy bit on my chair. I think I need a new chair, but I'll have to wait. I think I better get a cushion. Oh. You know when your seat's got stitching down it and one bit of it's gone a bit sort of flat? Right, who's sending me messages when they know I'm on here? Oh, let's have a little look. Hello, it was Serge Wash and Wear, but it was when it was crepe. And I think the reason why they discontinued it was because it lasted too long. No, I don't want to know about that. Thank you. Go away. Well, I thought I'd finish my cardigan, but I haven't because I haven't done the sleeve edgings. So this is what I'm doing. I'm doing my sleeve edges. Got a bit of wool attached to something. So I've got to do my sleeves. My sleeve ends. I forgot my sleeve ends. So you'll have to bear with me while I do my sleeve ends. It's been a nice day. It's been quite nice here, actually, for a change. For a change. My ball of wool's collapsing. It's collapsing. It keeps looking jade green on here. It's emerald green. Emerald. Right, let's get the cuffs done. Forgot about the cuffs. I thought, yeah, I finished it. Put it down and everything. Got something else to do for tonight. Then I brought it in here and I thought, I've got no cuffs. Well, it's worse than one. I've been wearing one for quite a while. And then I realised I'd done one cuff and not the other cuff. And nobody had said a word. Whether nobody had noticed that I'd only done one cuff. Oh, and yeah, so there I was. And I'd worn it quite a few times with one cuff. Hi, Helen. Hi, anybody else I might have missed because I was brewing a coffee when a lot of you came in. Yeah, it's not actually been raining today, so that's a good sign. I've only been to the corner shop though. Oh gosh, honestly, it's like you're marking a star, aren't you? Oh, I thought you'd gone already, Val. I was just going to say, how was your holiday? Didn't realise you hadn't gone yet. Yeah, we should mark a star on the calendar when it doesn't rain, shouldn't we? You know, celebrate the day. The trouble is, you don't know when it's not going to rain, so you can't like plan things in advance, can you? I mean, my friend said to me, "Are we going out on Thursday?" And then she said, "Oh no, we're not." She said, "Because it's 95% chance of rain," and it did. It hammered it down, so we were glad we didn't go anywhere. I feel like a hermit, you know, staying in, but I just don't want to go out when it's pouring down. You're still knitting baby hats. I'm knitting that baby cardigan still, that one in darker colours. I put it down to finish this cardigan. I've been doing this cardigan for at least 6 months. I ran out of the emerald green and I just lost interest because I didn't have enough for 2 sleeves. Anyway, I found some other sparkly wool in the it looks grey. My camera changes everything. It's actually a very dark, can you see, but dark bottle green. So I found that and I thought, right, I know it's nothing to do with a match, but if you can't match it, contrast. So anyway, I'll show you when I've finished doing my sleeves. When I've finished doing my cuffs. So I'll put that down. I'll put my baby knitting down while I finish this off. As you know, I don't like having too many things on the go at one time. I know I'm a bit oddity. Other people like having about 12 different projects, don't they? Yes, I made me coffee, thanks. What mug have I got? Can't remember. Oh, yeah, I've got Urban Gypsy crochet mug. Oh, your niece's baby's going to be a boy. Oh, is she happy about that? Or did she want a girl? In my day, we just got given what we got given. We didn't know what it was going to be. So I made everything for me. Well, I didn't know he was going to be my son. I made everything for my baby in lemon and white and pale green. And unfortunately, when my baby was born, he was as jaundiced as they come. So the poor little beggar was there in a yellow baby grow, a yellow cardigan, and a yellow hat. He looked like a yellow whatever. He was yellow all over. He realised it was a post from 2013. Yeah, I've got a lot of them from way back when. Yeah, they're all in the spare bedroom, waiting to have photographs taken. I'm not in the mood for taking photographs. It's such hard work. My arms bad. I'm going to be moaning here now. My shoulder's bad. My arm's bad. So trundling things up and down and posing them and parading them about, you've got to be in the mood. Never used to bother me. But when you think 4 years has gone by since I posted them last time, I was a lot younger then. I was laughing at somebody on Facebook and they've just got a puppy. And she said, "Oh, I haven't got as much patience." She said, "That's because I'm getting old." She's 63. I thought, blimey, I thought I was a young bit of stuff when I was 63. Oh dear. Thought I was raring to go at 63. You buying some blue wool, were you? Yay. You'll have to learn how to knit or crochet so you can do some little cardigans and that, Martin, yeah? Keep young and beautiful. It's your duty to be beautiful. How I wish. Oh dear. So we know what Martin's making. What's everybody else doing now? Val, I thought you'd already gone. That's why I didn't send you any messages. I thought she's on her way. I thought you went today. Ta-da! Yeah, my new long shower curtains come, but I'm going to wait while my niece comes in. I've got a shower curtain up, so I bought a nicer one. I just bought a really, really cheap and nasty shower curtain just to see whether it would work. Anyway, it did work, so I thought, well, I'll buy a better quality one now. So, are you going to do a baby blanket? Have you got one of them, or this figure of 8 loom knitting things that they do the blankets on? Ah, da dee da dee. I don't know any babies at the moment. You go at 7:30 in the morning. Oh, you'll have to. Well, I slept in this morning. I woke up in the middle of the night. You know, I've got a CPAP machine, and it was blowing everywhere, and I couldn't get it to stop blowing in my face. Anyway, I went to sleep again, and it was still blowing. Anyway, I went to adjust it, and it snapped off. Part of it snapped off. It's done it before. I can mend it. But it was like 4:30 in the morning, and I thought, I'm not mending it at this. I'm not putting the light on and mending it. So I went into the lounge because I can't lie down flat because of my sleep apnea, you know, in case I stop breathing. So I thought I'll go and sleep in the recliner. So anyway, I went in the recliner and didn't wake up till 11 o'clock. So I had a very broken sleep last night. So I'm feeling a little bit tired, but I'm sure we shall survive. I will survive. Yeah, I'm using Val's yarn bowl, but the bowl's falling apart. I keep sleeping all the flipping time, Ellen. This is the trouble. I sleep more than I'm awake these days. I just get really, really tired. Last time I did this, I was anemic and I had to have iron infusions. But I've just had my levels checked and I was all right. So I wasn't anemic, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just getting old and knackered. Yeah. I just had to order a hairdryer. Last time I used my hairdryer, I thought, fuck, that's hot. That's blooming burning me. Anyway, today I put it on and I could smell like burning hair. And I thought, what? So I looked down the nozzle and it's red and glowing. I thought, oh. The last time that happened, flames shot out of another one I had years ago. I thought, oh, no, no, no. This is going in the bin. I've got another one that's like a brush, you know, that you'd brush it. But the brush is too big. I've only got skinny hair. So I thought, no, you have to order. I haven't ordered a fancy dancy one. It's just an ordinary hairdryer. It's not one of those sharks or whatever that costs hundreds, you know. Nope, it's just a very plain one. Hi, Ethan. Very basic. It does the job. It dries me hair. I'm not one that can style anyway. So there's no point spending a fortune on a fancy dancy hairdryer when it'll still look the same. So it's looking a bit weird today. It's because I couldn't dry it properly. I was frightened of setting myself on fire. Yeah, I had one years ago, and all of a sudden flames shot out of it and singed all my hair. When I could smell burning hair, I thought, this isn't good. This isn't good today. And I looked like that. Oh, glowing red. Shouldn't glow red. I know, that's the trouble. They give you about a foot, don't they, a cord? You definitely can't walk around drying your hair anymore, can you? Hey, never mind. I've got my address labels. They came today. So I'm ready for when I do sell anything. Sell it, send it. I have these sticky address labels I stick on the back. Because they want you to put your address on where it's coming from, yeah. Well, I still don't know how you use them boxes. You know, those, not a post box. I know how to use a post box, but those, I keep calling them drag and drop. They're not. Those drop box things, yeah. So I don't even know how you list them, whether you have to list it separately or I don't know. I'll have to have lessons. My friend was trying to tell me, but we were at the library and I didn't understand her. So I've got another friend who lives just up the street, so I'm going to ask her to sort it out. Hiya, Shad. Oh, I've got something to show you. Where's it gone? Oh, I've got two things to show you, Shad, but I can't. Oh, there they are. There's one of them anyway. How about that one? That came yesterday. Red and glittery. And the other one that came yesterday is a black one. Ooh. A black one with a grey, big grey flower. With a glitter bit. What's it called? Glitter bit in the middle. Actually, it looks like one of the glitter bits is missing, but never mind. I'm sure nobody will get that close to notice it. And I'm wearing a blue and green one today. I like this one. Really chunky. Oh. I know I am. Oh, you mean the necklace, right? Okay. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm getting stuck in my wall. I'm going to have to get a cushion on this chair. Black and purple. What? You're not making a black and purple pram rug. Oh, dear. Yeah. Val, this is wash and wear from 30 years ago, would you believe? The crepe. I don't think it's crepe anymore, wash and wear. Sad. It washes wonderful, as you can see. Da-da-da. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I did bring my needles in. I can stitch it up. I can stitch my ends in. I nearly forgot to come on here. I was that busy sewing the ends in on my cardigan. I got carried away with my little self, yeah. I know the old crepe was brilliant, but they don't do it anymore. I don't think anybody makes a crepe now. Thank you, Ethan. Thumbs up, please. I've got 35 people in and I've only got 13 thumbs up, so somebody's not doing it. Somebody's not giving me a thumbs up. Why is it when I come on here, I always get a frog in my throat? Keep young and beautiful. Ah. So what y'all doing this weekend? Well, my Amazon won't come till the afternoon, so I can sleep once I've mended my CPAP machine. It keeps coming unclipped, and I can't see to do it in the night. Well, no, I need my glasses on and the good light to fix it, yeah. I think actually I should put a bit of super glue on it to stop it keep popping out. It's the mask bit here, thing that comes here, it pops out. And oh yeah, like, subscribe, tell all your friends. You know, there might be some other people out here who like to look at a nutty woman waffling on with her little self, yeah. I mean, other people who waffle on and on get loads and loads of subscribers. Oh dear, perhaps I'm not waffling about the right stuff. What would you like me to waffle about? Oh dear. Yeah, if I do other video, I mean, I could do a Q&A, couldn't I? But then people ask me really personal questions that I don't want to answer. You know, if you've got any Q&As you want to ask me that are sort of, you know, keep it clean, girls and boys, keep it clean, you know what I mean? Not too personal. When I say that, people always want to know too much about the personal life, you know, and I don't quite want to go into it on Facebook, really. Well, YouTube. There are parts of my life that I wish to remain hidden. Not that I've ever done anything criminal or anything, you know, but there's still a lot of things I don't want to talk about, if you know what I mean. I'm saving that all for my memoirs. Everybody else is writing memoirs, aren't they? And I'm sure they must make half of it up, yeah? Yeah, I've not got anything really bad. It's just people in my life that you can't mention because, you know, they're still alive. So you can't say what you feel like, you know. You've got to be careful, haven't you, you know? So that's, yeah. If they all die before me, I'll write my memoirs. Then they can't dispute it, can they? Who would buy my memoirs? Nobody. I once decided I'd write a sort of novel stroke biography. It would have been loosely based on the way I was brought up when I was young. And I did 2 chapters, and then my computer died on me. And of course, I hadn't done a backup of it, so it all went, and I just lost interest after that because I'd written 2 whole chapters. I didn't feel like starting it again. The boho spirit to replace the jacket in Japanese stitch. All right. Oh, I couldn't do that Japanese stitch. It's too close together, too heavy, Val. Oh, Diane was a bit upset. She was going to ask you for that jacket. She did say, "Are you selling it?" But you didn't hear her. Oh, my family trees. I've tried. I can only go so far with it, and other people have tried. I did join one of those ancestry.com things, but then I gave up because they keep wanting you to pay more money, do this, do that. And when they got 2 of my people wrong, I thought, oh, they're not much clever, not good. They changed one of my aunties into an uncle. And then they changed the name of one of my aunties. So I thought, no, I don't think I want to pay any more for this. The people that I wanted to know if they were alive or dead weren't on it. So somebody else was doing our family tree, but they hit roadblocks as well. There's part of our family that's a bit of a mystery. We've all got them, haven't we? You know, and nobody can get any further with part of it. You probably could if you were on the telly and you were famous and somebody went digging. You know, when you're trying to dig as an ordinary person, you can't get anywhere. Hi, Ned. You pick daffodils. Well, that makes a change from you being in a swamp, doesn't it? Oh dear. We'll all be floating in a bit. We'll be needing a canoe around here in a bit. I was talking to one of my friends the other day and he said, I have to go. I said, all right. He said, I've got to put some more boards in my ark. I said to him, yeah, I know what you mean. I said, I'm building a canoe. I've not heard about my new scooter yet. I know it didn't rain here yet. I've not won on the lottery. I never do. I don't know why I bother. I have the same numbers, so you bet your life if I decided I wouldn't do it anymore, they'd come up. That was just my luck. I was really glad I didn't win last Saturday because I'd forgotten to put my ticket on. So can you imagine if I'd have won last Saturday? I'd have been very upset. Oh, how spider thin that is. Anybody in America be going mad with that. Oh, it's too thin. They think anything thinner than a 4-weight is too thin. This is about lace weight, I think, this green colour. You're going out next Saturday? You never told me. You're keeping that quiet. You got a date? You got a date, Linda? I forgot what one of them is. Oh, Forces Veterans Breakfast. You might find yourself a nice sergeant while you're there, Linda. Tra-la-la-la. I've nearly done one cuff. Oof, got stomach ache. Ah. You've got one of them and had the t-shirt. You might get a good one this time. Or if you're like me, you keep picking all the rotten ones. Barrel full of apples and I get the rotten ones every time. Oh, I've got stomach ache. Ah. What have I eaten? Not a lot, that's the trouble. You've got stomach ache. I haven't eaten much, that's my trouble. I wasn't hungry. So if I don't eat enough, I get a stomachache. But I can't eat if I'm not hungry. I really can't make myself eat. It's the old IBS thing again, as usual. Ooh, ooh, when I move. Oh, oh. Ooh, that is painful. If you don't suffer with IBS means your stomach, your muscles of your stomach and your whatnot cramp. Oh, it's passed over now. They go into like a spasm and it's blooming painful when it does. I've got some tablets in for it somewhere. I think I need to take them. Oh, I don't fancy being up all night with a stomachache. Let's have a look where they are. Oh, I've dropped me rummy. I've dropped me crochet. I only eat twice a day and it's bad for me. I'm supposed to eat small meals at least 3 times a day. And because I don't, when my stomach is empty, that's when I get all the cramps, yeah. But I can't eat when I'm not hungry. All right, that's my Buscapan. Now I've dropped my crochet. Come here, crochet. Come here, pretty girl. Come here. Don't drop the hook out. Don't drop the hook. I'd be doubled up in pain, Shad, if I only ate once a day. And my blood sugar would be up the wall as well. You're supposed to eat little and often if you've got diabetic and if you've got IBS. But do I do it? No. Do I, heck? I usually eat some fruit as well. I've not had any fruit today. I love my fruit. Not all fruit, but I just like my fruit. La la la. Oh dear. That's passed over now. My cramp has passed. It's worse than the monthly pains, you used to have when you were younger girls. When you used to go into cramps. It's like that, only worse. Right, that's one cuff done. It's only a little cuff. I've done the sleeves. Only a little cuff. Just an edging, really. It just finishes off the sleeve. The sleeve looks a bit unfinished if it's just the started. You must be lucky then that you can do it like that. My stomach wouldn't like it at all. As I say, it's when my stomach's empty, this is when I get the cramps, yeah. I haven't eaten enough today. I had my breakfast and then I just had a little bit of something for my tea. I didn't have a proper tea. I'll have to make something properly tomorrow. I'll be glad when summer comes and I can have my salads and things. I love my salads. Where's my scissors gone? Scissors, oh, there they are. Oh, God, I keep dropping everything today. Oh. I drop everything and then I can't pick it up. What's everybody else had for the tea? Anything nice? I've had nothing nice for my tea. I'm going to make a sausage casserole tomorrow. That'll last me a couple of days. You've had fish and chips, have you? I can only eat them if they're hot and not greasy. I miss my chippy from Prestwich. I really, really do. They used to fry everything in beef dripping. They were really crispy and really nice. Not soggy like they are around here. They cook them in vegetable oil or something around here and it's not nice. It's soggy. Right, that's one cuff done. Let's go to the other cuff now. People say get it delivered, but by the time it gets delivered, it's stone cold. And I am definitely not warming it up in a microwave because they go sloppy custard. Oh, my stomach's going again. Here we go. Cramp again. Oh, you mean it? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Oswald Twistle. It's a nice place, isn't it? Oswald Twistle. What a nice name. Imagine saying, oh, I live at Oswald Twistle. Was it any good? What did you learn? Says me you can't sew. Yeah. Hi, Cindy Lou. What did you learn to do, Val? Because I can't sew, you know I can't. Sew straight seam just about. I can't do anything posh, you know, like dresses and things. I'd love to do quilting and that, but I haven't got the patience. The scan and cut machine. That sounds highly complicated. Say hi to Cindy Lou, everybody. She's saying hi to everybody. Sounds very advanced, Val. The scan and cut machine. For cutting fabric. Yeah, well, I gathered that, but is it cutting fabric in en masse, you know, like if you're cutting more than one thing? What springs to mind is when people are doing like 20 dresses at once, you know, scanning them and cutting them. Oh, it's small. Still sounds a bit complicated to me. Ooh, go again. I think I need a hot water bottle. Ooh. It keeps passing over and coming back. I wish it'd stop coming back. Many of my tablets won't have had time to get down yet, will they? Yeah. Ooh. Draw. I had hiccups before I came on. I thought you were going to be treated to me going, but I drank out the other side of the glass and everything's fine now. I did that on one video. I'd had hiccups, so I put on the title that had the hiccups, and this bloke was really disappointed that I wasn't still actually hiccuping. I think he must have had a thing about it. He said, "You're not hiccuping." I said, "I was." Perhaps it was his thing, listening to people who had the hiccups. I have very loud hiccups when I have hiccups. I take after my grandma for that. She used to say she was crowing. She's got. That's what I'm like with hiccups, yeah. Oh gosh. It's always come back again, isn't it, with you, Val? Come back, come back. Hello. Hey, Lizzie. I've got stomach cramp. You see me keep pulling my face from Lizzie. Oh, hang on a moment. I'm just going to visit somewhere. See whether that'll relieve the symptoms. Talk amongst yourselves till I get back. Oh. Oh, dearie me. We'll have pink showing now. We'll have the pink bit showing. Oh, oh, dearie me. Oh, it's like trap wind. I didn't want to make any involuntarily noises while you were all here. Would have been quite embarrassing, wouldn't it? That's why I disappeared. I thought it was. I thought I was going to start the trumpet voluntary or involuntary. Oh dear. But it didn't help. I'm getting my hot pad, heat pad, whatever you want to call it now. Yeah, what were you singing, by the way? Were you singing anything nice while I was gone? I get up and walk around, and it's like a sort of trap wind and cramp I'm getting. It's my own fault for not eating. Yeah, you've not got smelly vision. No, it didn't happen that way. I thought it might do. That's why I disappeared. But it was a false alarm. I thought, oh, I better go before anything happens. Oh dear. The thing worse than that is, especially if you're in company and you get these really bad attacks, you know. You have to keep excusing yourself and going to the ladies, you know, just in case you start making involuntary noises. The worst of all is if people who go to Pilates and yoga, you know, you get into these positions and sometimes you just can't help it. I mean, our yoga teacher used to say, don't be embarrassed, you know, it happens. Sometimes these exercises are designed to help with it. But you still feel embarrassed though, don't you? You bend over and it's like, and everybody else has the giggles all around you. Right, let's get my heat pad. Stay put, don't fall on the floor. I'm not in the mood for picking it up. Oh, I am knackered. God, I got my heating bill today. Sheesh. Talk about a shock. Oh, it was enormous. I know it's been cold this last month, but blimey. I'm sure I must be heating the street. And I don't have my heating on that much. But I'm like, what? When I saw it. Oh. So I'll be being frugal for a while now while I calm down after that bill. Oh dear. That is too hot. It's burning me. I think I heated it up too much. It's burning. Hot water bottles, though, I find that you're not supposed to put boiling water in them because they pop. But if you put hot water in them and then you put the cover on them, you can't feel them. I can't anyway. Either that or I'm losing this, whatever, the heat sensations. You know, they have them furry covers on them now. I just can't feel them. Because they say don't put boiling water in them, don't they? Otherwise they might burst and then you scald yourself. I saw in the paper where a lady had really made a mess of her stomach and the top of her legs because it bursted on her. But she'd put boiling water in from the kettle. And they tell you not to do that, don't they? Oh. Well, that seems to be helping a bit. Yeah, I'm finishing my green sleeves. Green sleeves! I'm on the cuff bit. I finished it all off and sewed the buttons on and everything. And then I came in here and I thought, there's something missing. And I realised I hadn't done any cuffs. I just saying the worst thing was, I made one ages ago and I'd worn it for quite a lot of times. And I'd done one cuff, but not the other. Nobody had said anything. I just looked down one day and thought, I've only got one cuff. So nobody else had noticed. Oh, I spoke too soon when I said the stomach ache had gone. It hasn't. Oh, why did you have to come today? Why couldn't you go yesterday? Or earlier on today? When I didn't have to be bothered. Well, we've got no Chris, have we? No Chris. Yeah, I've got to finish knitting that baby cardigan jacket. I've loads of wool left, Val. I could have done the bigger size. He said 100 grams for the first and the second size. And I thought, well, I'll do the first size, make sure I don't run out. There's absolutely loads left. I could have easily done the second size. I'll know next time. I found out I don't like knitting garter stitch. So anybody else like knitting garter stitch? I don't. Found that out. Some people say, oh, I don't like purl. I don't mind doing purl. It's better than doing all knit. Well, if you're knitting the round, you have to knit all knit, don't you? Julie's like that. She's knitting on circular needles, bless her. She's only done 4 row. She's been doing it for 2 weeks. I'd be halfway up the back by now. I knit very slow on it on circulars. I can't knit down here like that. It'll take me forever to do something. No, there's not enough for 2. It's not one that you could introduce another colour to it. Well, I don't think there is enough. I'll have to weigh it. When I've finished, I'll weigh it. If there's 50 grams left over or more, then I know I can do another one. Will there be a load left over? I might do a hat if I can make one up. I'm sure there must be plenty of garter stitch hats on Ravelry for free. There's probably this pattern that I've bought. There's probably this one is on free on Ravelry. But I just fancied it, so it cost me £4, £4.30, I think it was, or £4.50. Just for one ball of wool and a pattern. I was watching a lady, she was doing these, what's the latest trends in crochet for the spring and all that. And she was showing these patterns, and she was saying, this pattern's £11, this pattern's £12. And I'm like, what? No, I'd rather buy a book for 20 quid when it's got loads of patterns in it and pay £10 for one pattern. I mean, people don't appreciate that. You know, like when I used to do things to sell, I could have paid £8 for the paper pattern. And you can't stick that on, you know, the price of your garment. You can't say, well, I had to pay £8 for the pattern. And odds on is you don't use it again. So you don't get your money's worth out of it. I don't know whether anybody else is like that. Yeah. Well, it was like those patterns. I mean, oof. Oh, my shoulder's bad, I know. It's like those Cozy Rosie patterns. I mean, she's lovely designs, but the patterns were £8. You know, I know it's a designer, and I know she spent time doing them, but £8 and you might only make one garment. So it's like adding £8 onto the cost of your wool, isn't it? Am I being mean? Is it just me? I mean, I don't want free patterns off everybody because designers do want paying. But I do think £8, £9, £10, £11 too much for one pattern. I'm sure they'd sell more. They'd be priced them £4 or even £5. But I mean, this little baby pattern, I will use it again. Even though I don't like doing garter stitch, but but I will do it again. Does anybody else balk at paying like 10 quid for a pattern, or is it only me? Well, it's like that, I believe, with sewing. I don't buy sewing patterns now, but some of them are £30. Yeah, Cozy Rosie, yeah. I mean, they were nice designs, but all the patterns were £8 each. If they'd been £4 or £5, I would have bought a couple, but I weren't paying £8 each. I mean, is that what people pay? Nobody's answering me. Do you pay? Anybody on here? Do you pay £8, £9, £10, £11 for a pattern? Am I the only one that's mean? Tight. I think I must have Yorkshire in my blood. It was called, what was it called? Something twist and cable. It's on Ravelry, I think, the pattern. No, you don't pay that either, no. It was called it had a name, something. It was a cable, a twist and cable or something it was. It looked more like a twist, you know, where you cross 3 stitches over. I think it said crossed. It was in the name of the pattern. It's on Ravelry anyway, if you look up Cozy Rosie. Well, I paid, well, do you remember that one? I paid £8 for. And it was blooming wrong. I had to redesign it all. And all she kept saying to me was, oh, well, you bought the pattern in 2022. As if, you know, it was my fault that I hadn't crocheted it, even though I bought it in 2022. Yeah, I'd paid £8 for it. I had to redo it all myself. That's why I won't tell anybody the pattern. It's not that I'm being mean and I don't want people to do it. I just don't want people to pay that kind of money and struggle. That's why I won't advertise her. You know, if it was a normal pattern, I'd say, yeah, you know, but it is so much. But I'd give you the link and I'd give you everything. But I won't promote her. But it's the second of her patterns I've done that's not come out right. I should have known, because years ago, a lady wanted me to make this shoulder cape for her. And she'd seen the pattern, and I bought it from this Earth Tricks. Again, it was about £8. And oh, God, when I did it, it would have fitted a child. So I had to adapt it all and do it on a pattern that, you know, she says she's a loose crochet. She must be a flipping loose crochet. And mine would have fitted a doll. Still, well, I could do it now myself without using her pattern. Now I know how she did it. I could make it again and do it myself, you know what I mean? Then I wouldn't have to faff like I did with hers. I'd just look at mine and do it, yeah. $10, yeah. They're ridiculous, aren't they? I remember that. She called Star Lily. And if anybody says anything about the cost of her pattern, she goes off on one. You know, and you get a lot of rants for, you know, on her pages for ages. You know, you'd think you insulted her mother or something, the way she carries on. You know, if somebody dares to say how much her patterns are, she really goes off on one. But that one I did, you know, that, what do you call it, that boho cardigan thingy, that, she can't have had any pattern testers. She can't have, because otherwise I would have told her it wasn't right. What about Amora getting married? Woo! She kept that quiet, didn't she? Mind, she probably didn't want to announce it in case anybody turned up. You know, she wanted to keep it personal and private and just a small wedding. She probably didn't want us lot outside the church going, "Hey, Laura." Well, that's not even her name. She said she might put some pictures up, or she might not. She hasn't decided yet. But she's got no hot water at the moment, has she? Her landlord must be pretty rubbish. 5 days, I think she said she's been without hot water and gas. I'd be complaining, I would. I'd want a week's rent back. Hello, hello, the world be true. I've got to start thinking now, haven't I? Trisha, yeah, I think. Some people I remember, some people it's like, ew. If Chris was here, he'd tell me. He's not here. Christopher, where are you? That's my phone. Oh, My stomach ache's fading now with my hot water bottle. Thank goodness. It looks similar. Well, similar. Very similar. I've got a picture of it somewhere that I took while I was there. I was being very cheeky. I went up to the cardigan held up there. I said to Celinda, hold the sleeve while I take a photograph. Do, 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 do. I've lost it. I've lost it. Where have I lost it? Ah, there it is. Oh, it could be. Could be, Val. Could be. That's the picture I took of the sleeve. It looks very similar, you're right. Lady in Kent, little son. Oh, what's she called now? Little Drops of Wonderful or something. She probably does. And they've got a lot of money. You know, you see the ones who go to these wool fairs, don't you? And they buy loads and loads and loads of wool. And I'm like, okay. I'm not jealous, though. It doesn't bother me. If they've got that kind of money and they want to spend it, then that's up to them, isn't it? But I'm more frugal, I suppose, because I don't have a lot of it to flash about. When you don't have a lot of money, you just tend to think, do I really want that? Or can I do things without it, you know? The East Anglia is sometime in March, I think, isn't it? East Anglia Wool Show. I think there's another one in Manchester, but I don't know whether it's a wool one or whether it's just a craft one. But as I say, the only one I like to go to would be Yarndale. You know, they're proper big ones. I know they're a bit faffy going round them, but I like a variety of things to see. I don't just want wool. I want other things, you know. I like a bookstall or, you know, watch other people doing lots of other things. I don't just want hand-dyed yarn stall after stall after stall, if you know what I mean. I like to see other things. I mean, that I think it was Simply Crochet magazines had a stall at Yarndale, and they were selling their, you know, like older copies of their magazines for about a couple of quid, you know. Yeah. But to go to Manchester, I'd have to. Oh, right, that's okay, Cindy. You're still there, but you can't chat. We will let you off. Yes, it's hard. I mean, I could get to Manchester on the train, but then I've got to get from wherever that is, from the train to wherever it is. So I'd have to get a taxi. So I'd have spent a fortune before I even got there, wouldn't I? No, I like the really big ones, you know. It's worth going to them. You know, like Yarndale and My favourite one used to be the one that used to be in Cockermouth. What was that? Woolfest, I think it was. That was my favourite one. When they used to have all the sheep there and the llamas and everything. I like the ones that have got like sewing machines and knitting machines and everything like that there. Spinning and things. Yeah, I don't want to do it, but I like watching it. And I want normal shops, me, like Black Sheep and things, that sell what I call normal wool to me, commercial. Wool that's about £2 or £3 a ball. That's more my price range. Oh, sad, aren't I? Oh, sad. Yeah, little drops are wonderful, yeah. Right, it's done. It's done. I'll put it on its coat hanger now. Oh, I've got to get up again. Oh, Janet, can I have some new knees? I've got to go and see the musculoskeletal department on Tuesday. So I don't know what they're going to say. Out and out. Right, here we go. Right. Right, it's emerald green, not jade. And I didn't have enough to do the sleeves. So the sleeves are now 2-coloured. So I put the edging around the edge of the buttons, and I've got, you can see the colour of it from the buttons. The wool is actually the same colour as the buttons. But so I finished it off. It was a cone. So it's 4-ply, or fingering if you're in America. That's what it is. I wouldn't have worn it with short sleeves, so I had to do something with it. So that's what I did. So it's wearable now. It's a wearable. Oh. Me and me glittery buttons. You know me and me glitter. It's got to have a bit of sparkle, hasn't it? Yeah. I'll button the heat pad. I spend as much on the buttons. I think it makes it, though. If you put cheap buttons on something, it makes the whole thing look cheap. I spend as much on the buttons usually as I spend on on the old wool. Yeah, me arm bowl, Val made me. Take me wool out now. That's how much I got left of it. But there wouldn't have been enough to do the whole sleeves in green. Right, what am I looking for now? Me knitting. Me wool mouse. That's what I'm making now. Ooh, the pattern's gone off. Whatever. Wool mouse. Yeah, the buttons cost me about £4, I think. You can't buy buttons round here. You have to get them all online. Oh, I've got another yarn bowl. I didn't need to empty that yarn bowl. Look how much I've got left so far. I've got loads left. And I'm on the second half. Yep, I'm on my second bit. I'm on my second front bit. You start off with the sleeve, and then you do the front. That'll be, if you know what I mean. You bend it over like that. So I'm on the second bit. Yeah, the buttons were Amazon, I think I got them from. Amazonian. Yeah, I got it from Wool Mouse. Oh, hang on a minute, I've dropped a stitch. It's come off the very end. I hate dropping stitches in garter stitch. Yeah, I've only been twice to Black Sheep, but that was when I lived in Manchester. But, we're not having transport. It's very difficult to get to it unless you get a lift off somebody. Sue took me, when she used to live in Lancashire. The first time I went on my own because I still had a car then. And the second time I went with Sue. But now it's just impossible for me to go now. I'd have to catch innumerable buses and then you have to walk up the lane, I think, because the bus doesn't go past it. I think the bus only goes to the end of the lane. So it's all right for Jeanette. I mean, she's got a husband that drives her there, hasn't she? But for those of us who don't have transport, we have to not bother. I go to the naked sheep, not the black sheep. If I want to go and view something, it's the naked sheep. But otherwise, I have to get things from online. That's what you have to do. The other thing about online is that you have to have seen it in real life because you don't know how it feels, whether it feels soft or whether it's rough or... Misdeeds, me and blankets. They say I don't make them. I only make baby blankets, and that's about as much as I'll ever do. I mean, Stitched by Mrs. D loves knitting blankets and crocheting them. I like the power, what do you call it then? Willpower. Get bored trundling across the rows with the loads and loads of stitches on them. I mean, some of them are nice, but some of them you're thinking, that's just like an ordinary pattern that you've seen before. I'm not into blankets with rabbits on and stuff, Not my thing. The Janie Crow ones are beautiful, but I don't have the willpower to sit and make one. I might make a cushion. I mean, she does. I mean, I gave my books away. I gave them to a friend that I know would use them. They were sat on my bookshelf, and I thought, Janet, you're just never going to make the blankets, so you might as well get rid. It takes me all my time to do granny squares for a jacket when you have to make about 80. I think what finished me off was doing all those for that throw I did in pink that I've got on the back of my sofa. I think there was about 180 squares I think I had in that. That finished me off. Somebody actually asked me would I make one for him. I went, no, never again. It's not my colour, but I won't part with it because there's no way I'm doing another one. I need to make myself another of those Granny Takes a Trip because mine's way too big. I don't even know where it is. I can't find it. It's in the house somewhere. I know I've seen it since I've moved, so because I went to that wool show last year wearing it. It was too big for me then, and I've lost even more weight since then. So it fits me where it touches. I don't know how many inches I've got to knit for this bit now. The other side of the front. Better look at my pattern. My shoulder's hurting. It's 2 weeks, nearly 3 weeks now since I pulled a muscle in the shoulder. It probably would help if I actually stopped knitting or crocheting, wouldn't it? But I can't do that. 3.5 inches, even though it kills me. I just can't sit still. I just cannot sit and do nothing, even though it hurts. I don't know how people just sit still and watch telly. I really don't. I'd nod off. If I put my knitting down and watch the telly, I'm sleeping. 10 minutes, I go to sleep. I miss all the ends of everything I'm watching. Has anybody been thrifting lately? I haven't been. Every time I think I'll go, I think, oh God, like this week I've had to buy a hairdryer. So that's a bit of money that I might have had. I'm still saving up to get me my consumer unit. You noticed, when my bills come for, I pay every month, but I'm now behind because I've burnt more gas and electric than what I've paid for. Hopefully I'll get back to scratch again when it's summer and I don't put it on. Today I've had it on for 2 hours and then I've turned it off. I'm managing without it at the moment. So it's a sad state of affairs when you have to think twice before you put your flipping heating on. We shouldn't be like this. I've never been worried about putting heating on before in my life. As you say, the bills go up and up and up and your pension doesn't. Oh, well, at least we've got a pension. Well, it could be worse. I'm still waiting to hear about my scooter. Should be getting it very soon. He said 4 to 6 weeks, and it's about 4 weeks. But he was going to a scooter fair in March down in London. Mine's 96 and 70 something. Yes, so mine's about the same. And I've hardly had the heating on, Nathan. The heating's only ever on for about a couple of hours, so 2 hours in the morning, say, and 2 hours in the evening. Mine's that much. 90 something for the gas, I think it is, and 70 something for the electric. It's ridiculous when you can't afford to leave it on all day. Hey, I don't know. I want to know where all these rich pensioners are. I'll go ask them how they managed it. I put mine on 15. That's all I put it on, 15. That's as much as it ever goes. I put it on for 2 hours in the morning when I first get up, because I hate having a shower in the cold. And then I put it on a couple of hours at night. And then I go under my heated blanket after that. Yeah, people are rich, aren't they? Some people must be rich. I mean, mine's only a small bungalow. It's not even a big one. I'm trying to think what it would be if I still had my 3-bedroomed house. I mean, my ex-next door neighbour went past it the other day, and it's had a new roof put on. Nothing wrong with my roof. My roof were all right. Don't know what they bought a new roof for. This is how I have to knit. One needle under my arm. I cannot knit free. If I knit free, I'd knit well, not even half the speed I knit. I mean, I don't knit that fast, but I knit. Yeah, mine are 42, and there's only me. Yeah, £42 for my water, and there's only me. And I don't wash a car. I don't water a garden because I don't have one. All there is me and washing and showers and things. That's all it is for me water. Yeah, it's £42 a month. They might as well just take my pension off me and I've done. Yeah, the people who are in charge of what we get given, they got their big wages. They don't have to struggle. I don't know whether I've got a water meter or not. I might have one, but I don't know. Because apparently they're in the street. I don't know if it's in the street or not. When I lived on my own, my water, well, I had a meter, it was £16 a month, my water. And now it's 42, I think it is. They must think I shower night and day. And put the washer on all the time. I need to take some photographs and put some stuff on eBay. I really do. And they keep saying these rich pensioners. The ones who are on the top rate pension, they're getting about £40 a week more than me. That would make a big difference to me. That £40 a week. It tickles me when they say a working wage and that people need so much to live on. And yet our pensions are not even a fraction of that. So where do we come in this equation? You know, where do we land? I gave up with the coffee. I always cut the tops off. I cannot stand the top being attached when I'm trying to have a drink out of it. It's poking me up the nose and everywhere. So I just get my scissors and chop them off. Oh, it'd be nice to be a millionaire. Well, the hot water bottle's done the trick with my horrible pains. Well, it's not a hot water bottle, actually, it's a heat pad. It's done the trick. It's stopped me cramps. Oh, did you hear my shoulder then? It cracked. Oh dear, what a chirpy subject we're on, aren't we? We were on a chirpy subject last week, weren't we? Oh, I haven't looked, Val. I like to save that for tomorrow morning. It gives me hope if I don't look tonight. I like to think I might have won until I look tomorrow morning and then find out I haven't, yeah. It tickles me when it says, you have won the lottery. And then it told me that, not last week, week before. You have won the lottery. It was the Euro Millions. I decided to have a ticket. It cost me £5 for 2 tickets and I won £2.50. You have won. I thought, hey, what have I won? £2.50. I'm the one who pays in for everybody else's winnings. But because I use the same numbers each week, I'm always frightened that if I stop doing it, my numbers will come up the week I stop. I'd have to not look ever again if I stopped doing it. Right, how many inches have you done, Janet? You've done almost 3, and I've got to do 3.5, so I've got a bit more to do yet. A bit more, another couple of rows maybe. Oh, what's that? Oh no, it's not a hole. I thought I got a buttonhole then. Well, Linda usually says she hasn't won on the lottery. She always has to have a look. I don't look. I'm not looking. Don't look, Ethel. Don't look. Do you remember that song about a streak? They call him the streak. And in the middle it says, don't look, Ethel. Don't look. I tell you, I ordered my morphine patches and they didn't come. So I ordered them again and they didn't come. So I rang up and I said, why have they not come? I'd ordered them 2 days too soon. I thought, oh God. 2 days. Do you think I'm going to overdose myself on 2 days? No, you didn't win either. Val's not won, and I haven't looked. I probably haven't won, but I don't want to look. Yeah. Place stitches from the back and knit across. And join them together. Right, okay, will do. So nobody can take me on a cruise then if you haven't won. I haven't got my passport anyway. So you'd have to wait while I got a passport if you want to take me on a cruise. Da, 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 da. Right, I'm joining them together now. Joining them together and got to put a stitch marker on. I'll use these ones I've got on before. The bumblebee bees. What have I done? What have you done, Jana? What have you done? Yeah, 1 minute I'm crocheting, next minute I'm... Yeah, I use the app. Well, I think they do the lottery at the corner shop that isn't a corner shop. But I'd forget to do it, so I do it online. But last week they didn't remind me. So for once, I was so glad that I didn't win last Saturday because I didn't have a ticket. They hadn't reminded me. Or if they had, I didn't get the email. So now I've got to keep my eye on the date in case they don't remind me next time. They usually tell me your ticket's running out, but they didn't. I don't know why. Right, here we go. Put a knot in them too, so they won't drift away. I wonder where our Chris is tonight. Has he forgot? He's busy cooking or something. Yeah, it says place markers at each end of the row. Right. I'll use these ones I've got already because I don't need them anymore. Gosh, we got some really loud noises the other 2 nights on the run this week. Awful noise. And it turned out there were US planes that were going over, 2 of them. They were going somewhere or other, but oh my goodness, the noise. I thought that cannot be an aeroplane. So noisy. Everybody was on the Facebook saying, what on earth is that noise? There's some fighter planes or something. I don't know where they were going to. There's supposed to be an air base not that far from us here. But it would have been not so bad if they'd have gone across one at a time, but they're flying in twos. Why they had to fly in twos, I don't know. Right, I'm going to use my little bumblebee stitch markers. They dangle like earrings. All alone to be alone. I've stretched all my knitting out where I've had them on. Why have I got a hole there? It's not a hole, it's just a big stitch. Yeah. Right, I've got to knit all across these big stitches now. I'm on the last leg anyway. I'm on the second half now, aren't I? Then I've got to think what I'm going to do next in my crochet. I've got to use some bright. I ordered some orange and it looked all right. This is the trouble with ordering online. When it arrived, it's like that fluorescent orange, you know, that they have for safety jackets. I'll never wear that colour. So I might make 2 shawls with it, or some 2 old dears wearing safety colours, won't I? Because I've got to start making the shawls again. Ready for the old dears. I need to get rid of some of the woolies, honestly. You know, I should work on the one in, one out, shouldn't I? I keep making more and more woolies and they just won't fit anymore. Talk about overcrowded isn't the word for it. Got so many jumpers and cardigans. Some I've never worn. I made them and put them in the wardrobe and they've never been on me. Like that pink sweater I knitted. My niece said to me, "You in pink?" She said, "You'll never wear that." And she's right, I haven't. It's just hanging there. I might try selling it. It's never been worn, so it's not like it's second hand, is it? People don't even want to pay you what you paid for the wool. Everybody wants things for a couple of quid. It's so soul destroying. I see other people like in America, you know, on Etsy, selling things for like £200. I'm like, I can't even get the price of the wool over here. Everybody wants everything cheap. People say, "Oh, put it on Vinted." You see the prices on Vinted, £2, £4. One of my friends says, well, £4 better than nothing, better than hanging in your shed. I went, no, at least I want the price of my wool back. I'm not selling something for a couple of quid. And charity shops don't want your woolies because they've not got a wash code label and they've not got the size, not got a brand, so they can't put them out. So they won't take them, your hand knitted stuff. And they'll take blankets, but they won't take clothes. It breaks my heart when I see on Thrifted, you know, these American Thrifted, and all these big blankets that somebody's loving in it or crochet for sale for $5, yeah. All right, well, have a nice time, Val. Enjoy yourself. Oh, this knitting is hurting my arm. Yeah, I want to finish it before I start something else, though. Don't be coming home with a waiter. You go with Eric, you come back with Eric. I don't want you to do the Shirley Valentine. Mm-hmm. Everybody's very quiet tonight. We usually have a flurry of conversation, don't we? Just when I'm going to bed. I've got a muscle I've pulled on my neck. Every time I turn my neck to look at the clock. Yep, I don't know what's going to happen on Tuesday when I go there, what they do at my musculoskeletal. Maybe I should write a list. I always come back from these appointments and think, I didn't tell them this, or didn't tell them that. So I should write a list of things I've got to tell them or want to tell them. I'm a great one for making lists. I don't know whether you all are. A to-do list, which never gets done, of course. But of things I'd like to make, you know, when I see patterns that I'd like to do, I put them on a list. And then I've got my wish list on Amazon, things I'd like to buy when I ever have any money, you know. So they're on my wish list. Probably stuff that will never get bought. Now tomorrow it'll be my head. Right, I should arrive tomorrow. I won't be setting fire to myself. I'll put the other one in the bin. I don't want any flames leaping out. It's like a flamethrower. Yeah, I could see there was like bright red looking down the nozzle. I thought, ooh, it's not good. And I could smell burning hair. I thought, no, not good. I've had it for years. So it's about time I traded it in. As I say, I can't afford one of them fantastic-y shark ones or whatever they advertise on the telly that cost £200. I mean, what do they do more than dry your hair? You know, can't see how they could dry it better. A hairdryer is a hairdryer, isn't it? You just dry your hair. I don't think even a £200 hairdryer would do much with this lot because I've not got any hair. I'm losing my hair rapid. I obviously got my dad's genes. My mum had lovely thick hair, right up to her dying. She had massive hair. When she was dividing up her jewellery before she died, she was saying, I want you to have this and I want you to have that. I said, I want your hair. All my mum's side of the family all had really good thick heads of hair. And I took after my dad, of course. And so did my brother. And my son, he's as bad. He lost his hair when he was in his 20s. His own dad, he's still got all his hair. He's not gone bald at all, my ex. Well, he's 80-something now, and he's still got all his hair. I'll be wearing a hat soon or a wig. Yeah, mine's really going thin now. I've never been one with a great head of hair. I never have been. But it's going really thin now. I've never been blessed with a good head. My mother had, such thick, wiry hair she had. And all of her sisters did. I don't think any of the lads went bald either. I don't think any of her brothers went bald. But I obviously gained my dad's genes. Although his sisters didn't lose their hair. It was just the males in that family. My uncles, they all lost their hair. We call it male pattern baldness, perhaps on my mum. Perhaps there's something they didn't tell me. So I did manage to give birth to a son, so no, I can't be a man. Oh, this is hurting my arm, isn't it? Oh. I think I'm going to have to put this down. I brought some more crochet to start, so I might have to do that first. I'll leave my knitting for later. It should have been finished, but for the fact I keep having to put it down. Oh, come on, somebody talk to me. You're all too quiet. It's hard talking to you when there's nobody talking to me. I know I can talk, but I do like a topic of conversation. Somebody to speak to me. Speak to me. Oof. Oh, my arm. Ow, 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 ow. Oh. This knitting's going to have to go down. I'm a wreck, I've decided. I'm a human wreck. Oh. Still got quite a lot of this ball left. Oh, speak to me, Nathan, speak to me. My arm's hurting now. My stomach stopped hurting and now my arms and my neck started hurting. I'm falling to bits. I'm not having a good day. Falling to bits in my bag. I got this made for me. Somebody made it up for me. You see, it's got Urban Gypsy crochet and my flower on it. That was me. My logo. I put the pattern in there as well. The heat pad worked on my stomach. Maybe I should put it on my shoulder now. Yeah, I've got my bag. When they make these little project bags, and they'll have little nitty little bags, and people are buying them, and I'm thinking, what do they put in a little nitty bag? You know, you need a big bag, don't you? It's no good having a little twitty little bag, unless you make socks. Yeah, my heat pads work wonders on my stomach. Either that or it was my Buscapel. But now it's my shoulder. My heat pad's really sad. I need to buy another one. It's been warmed up that many times that you're tapping out. Are you leaving me, are you? All right, leave me then, Trisha, leave me. Everybody's leaving me. Oh, let's cry. Oh. Yeah, this isn't warm enough now to do anything for my shoulder. Oh. It's no fun getting old, I've decided. It is not joyful. And I don't like whinging, but it's not joyful. Oh, thank you, Trisha. I'll put my hook away now. I love this hook case. I got it from Amazon. It's got room in the middle for more. I've got them all across. Oops, losing one. All across in sizes. And I've got some spare ones on that end. And then I've got space on this side where there's nothing in yet. It's really good. They're all in sizes, so I know where they are from. This one's one of my thin ones. It's at this end somewhere. Put it at that end. Right, I need a 450, which I think is that one. That's a 450 I need for the next one I'm doing. But I need to chain on with a 5. Because I always chain on really tight. So I chain on with a bigger size. I should do that fancy chaining on, you know, that one where you do that, make a stitch and that, but I never do. That's what I should be, ow, should be doing. My neck hurts. Right, let's see. I've got my bag of colours here. I've got my bag of colours. I need to find out what I've got to start with. Right, put your pens away. Oh, put your scissors away. Get your pattern. Do you like that? I don't knit much, but aren't they cute? Little mice. Dickensian mice. It was a PDF I bought from Sirdar Patterns. I printed it out. I don't know when I'll ever knit it, but one day I might knit it. Oof. I've got 4 books I bought. I bought them off second hand from the church. And they're in a series. There's 4 books in this series, and Val wants to borrow them after I've finished with them, and I haven't even read one of them yet. I thought if I'd have read one of them, I could have given her one to start off with, couldn't I? So I've got 4 I need to read. I'm a quick reader. When I start reading, I'm all right. Up to much tomorrow. My shoulders are hurting now. I've got a peculiar smell in my conservatory, and I can't make my mind up whether it's the patio furniture or what, or whether it's something on the floor or what. But I need help to carry the sofa out. I inherited the sofa and the 2 chairs, and I did scrub them all when I got them and wash everything. But when I walk in the conservatory, there's a right sort of funky smell, and I'm like, it weren't there before. I don't know what it is. I hope that mouse isn't in there dead or something. Oh, right, let's get my pattern out. Oh, pattern, Janet, pattern. Right, you've written the row out. Right, you've written the colours out. You've written the whatever it is. Right. Back. Colour A. Whatever colour A. I wish they'd stop saying colour A when the chart doesn't tell you colour A. Colour A. Make. Can't see without my glasses on. Do you know, I'm pathetic these days. I'm pathetic. I am not empathetic, I'm just pathetic. 63. Chain. What the heck is colour A? Colour A, that's X. What colour is X? Maroon. Maroon. Oh, sugar. I think I need to put this in the heating, in the microwave again. Look at the poor little thing. I need to treat myself to a new one. I thought I had another one, but I can't find it. I've got a teddy bear that you heat up. Oh. Oh. Shine a light, shine a light, shine a light. Oh. Put that down there. Oh, I'm knackered. I'm Nicky like a no. Nickety, nackety, no. Oh, I'll not with your gentle skin. Hey, Willy Wallachy, hey. Nickety, nackety, noo, noo, noo. Mm-hmm. It's not lavender, it's just a beans in a heat pad. I had a lavender one, but that's the one I accidentally burnt it. I put it in the microwave and it wasn't going round, and I didn't realise it wasn't going round, so it burnt a hole right through it. Oh, so I had to throw it away. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. 63. What did I do with crochet root now? Oh, Janet. Do you know, if I had a brain, I would be dangerous. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I think it's a wheat one or a bean one or something. It feels like beans or something, but I don't know. I've had it that long, actually. I need to get another one. I think they've been warmed up too many times, if you're with me. You're only supposed to have them for so long, I think. Oh, ow. I don't know what it says on it. It's got a label on, but the label's knackered. The whole thing's knackered. I need a new one. Inspect at regular intervals. If worn or damaged, clean only in accordance with manufacturer's instructions. It just says it's a heat pack. Only reheat, it says, for 80 seconds. It wouldn't be warm in it 80 seconds. See what I mean? It's gone all weird coloured. It feels, I don't know what it feels like. Little beans or something, it feels like. Might be wheat. As I say, I've had it that long, I forgot what it said it was. I did have a lavender one, but that's got burnt. Right, I've got to do trebles all the way across now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my shoulder is hurting me. I don't know what I've done. I thought if it was a pulled muscle, it would have been right by now. But it's been like 2 weeks near enough now, and it's all my neck, all down my neck, and all down my shoulder. And every time I turn my head to one side. And I don't remember doing anything. I just woke up and it was there. Woke up one day. I don't know what I was doing in my sleep. Obviously doing something. I mean, if you're sleeping funny and you've got your neck in a crick, it doesn't usually last 2 weeks, does it? I've been putting liniment on it, gel stuff and everything. Nothing's worked so far. Anyway, I say I'm going to the musculoskeletal department on Tuesday, so I'm going to write them all a list of all what's wrong with it. It'll be a very long list. What do you have a problem with? Well, have you got an hour? Just sit down, make yourself comfy, and I'll get my little list out. I like one of those, are they called DEXA scans or something? They're more in depth than an ordinary scan. So I'd like one of them so I know exactly what was going on. From my head to my toes. My little head to my toes. Right. I'm following a chart and the chart is really bad. It's too small and I can't make it bigger. I've tried to make it bigger, but I can't. So I've written it out as best as I can. The chart gives you symbols like, like a triangle, a cross and that for all the colours. And then the instruction says colour A, colour B, colour C. So I'm like, huh? Really? So I'm no wiser. So my colours will be all over the place. Never mind. It'll be unusual. Oh, that's brilliant. Got a knot. I've only just started it and I've got a knot in it. It's an undoable knot, I think. We've still not got any Chris, have we? Where's Chris? Has he forgot what day it is? Or has he gone shopping? Trying to undo a knot. I hate knots in wool. It's just a knot. It's not a cut knot, if you're with me. It's just a knot. So I should be able to get it undone. There we go. Right, put that through there. And that's not a knot. Talk amongst yourselves, I've got a knot. There, not gone. It's gone now. There we go. At least I don't have to cut it and start again, do I? I hate knots in the wool. You always get them, don't you? Some wools are worse than others. I once crocheted something for a lady in that, what's it called? It's really expensive. Norrow silk garden. She paid about £7 a ball for this. I'm going back a long time. And it was knotted from start to finish. I said to her, that wool's junk. She said, I paid, I don't know, about £7 a ball for it. So I don't care how much you paid for it. It was knotted. And there was bits of twig and wood in it. Yeah, I saved all the twiggy bits to show her. Bits of grass and twigs there was in it. Silk garden, it had half the garden in it. They must be joking. Still haven't found my mop bucket. I'm sure nobody's leapt over my gate, because my gate's about 6 foot high. Why would they steal a mop bucket full of water? Somebody said, do you have a window cleaner? I went, no. I said, in any case, you'd have had to climb over the fence to get my bucket. Why would you want an old bucket? It's a mystery where it's gone. I know I lose things in this house, but not a big mop bucket, a red one full of water. If it had been empty, I could have understood it because it could have blown away, but nope. Should get Lydia soon. She always comes on just before we're going off, don't she? Oh dear. You all must be busy doing something because nobody's talking. So you're all having a yappity yap about something else, aren't you? Oh. Right, get me pen. I've done one. Number 2. One, 5. One D and 5X. One Pix and Rune. You're listening to me? Well, I'm not saying anything because I find it difficult to talk when nobody's talking to me. It's very difficult to keep up a monologue when there's nothing happening. Oh dear. I run out of things to say. I know that's hard to believe when I natter on so much, but it is hard. If nobody says anything to me, I can't answer them, can I? So I just sit here doing my crochet. When I'm doing a video on my own, I've got like a list of things I need to talk to you about, but when I'm doing a live and there's no feedback, it's difficult to keep the conversation going. Whereas when I'm doing a video, it's usually because I'm showing you something or I'm talking about something or I've got a theme or showing you what I've bought and stuff, yeah. I spoke to Sue last week, not this week. Last week I spoke to her. Yeah, we had a good old natter. I was on the phone for a couple of hours. She's doing all right, yeah. Told you she's got 3 dogs now. She's got another one that she adopted from Romania. She's got Bruno and Jax, they're Jack Russells. Bruno obviously is the boy, Jax is the little girl. And then she's adopted this brown sort of a mongrel thing from Romania called Woody. She adopted him. So she's got the 3 of them now. So, I mean, I could maybe just about cope with one, but 3? I watch a lady on YouTube and she's just got a puppy and it keeps biting everybody. I hope to be meeting up with her. She keeps saying she's going to come down. She lives like in the middle of nowhere, so it's not a question of me getting a train, up there or anything. I'd have to manage a suitcase and my scooter and, I couldn't do it all on my own. Yeah, there's a lady comes on here, got a puppy, and it's biting and biting. I thought, yeah, you got to be firm with them. We trained ours with a rolled up newspaper. You don't have to hit them hard, just bop them on the nose with a rolled up newspaper, and it stops them. Otherwise, they just get away with murder. You've got to chastise them. They're like babies, aren't they? If you don't pull them up, you carry on doing it. I don't think I could cope with a puppy. It's not so much the biting and that, because you can get away with that. It's the training of them and potty training them and everything. That's the hard bit these days. Or if they're like our Trixie. Yes, well, a little bit hard to train our Trixie. As you know, Frenchies have got a mind of their own, haven't they? Yeah, she keeps saying she's coming down. I said, you can bring the dogs. I'm not bothered if she brings the dogs with her. Because I've got an enclosed back yard. And I've got the park facing if she takes them a walk, yeah. And she keeps saying she'll call, but she never does. Right. Ow. Did you hear that crack? That was my blooming shoulder. When did I see her last? She came to see me after I'd moved to Fleetwood. Well, it's probably a good couple of years. It was when she brought the doll's house down. That's when I saw her last, yeah. If she lived anywhere near, beaten track kind of thing, but she doesn't. She lives right in the middle of no place. So it's not like I can get a train. I'd have to, get a train to some place and then change trains, and then I can't, I can't get there all on one train. If I'd have got to, Blackpool, I can't get to her from Blackpool. It's difficult. I know, I did as well. I miss Sue. I really miss my Sue. She had the same sense of humour as me, we got on really, really well. 3, 4. She used to come about once a fortnight and we used to have a right laugh. I miss Kelly as well, but Kelly's gone by the board now. She's working full time now. Of course, neither of us have transport, so I won't see her again. But Kelly sort of drifted. She stopped doing her videos and she stopped doing everything. And I think she changed her phone number. Not because of me, but she just changed her phone number, I think. I think when I tried to ring her last time, it was, the phone number was changed. Yeah. Ooh, this is weird. I'm doing like Fair Isle crochet. I haven't done it for ages. I'm trying to remember what I did. You have to crochet over the threads so you don't, It's not that long since I did it. Because I did a baby coat, was it last year? With colours, different colours. It's just getting into the swing of it again. Mm-hmm. It's funny, the other day I saw a video of a wool shop in Greece. And funny enough, he used to talk to me. Not heard from him for donkey's years, but he used to chat to me. He used to phone me up and chat to me. He had this wool shop in Athens. Joseph, it was called. And this woman was interviewing him. He had this wool shop in Athens that had been in his family for 90 years. And this woman was talking to him, and I'm thinking, that's Joseph. I used to talk to him. I don't know why we stopped talking, but we did. Oh, this is weird. It's taking me ages doing this. I'll get in the swing of it tomorrow. It's Call the Midwife tomorrow. It wasn't on last week because of the Olympics or something. But it's on again this week. And I think I've missed Death in Paradise, but I can catch that up on Catch Up. I think it started, I don't know whether it started on Friday or it started a few Fridays ago. Or maybe they're just repeats, I don't know. They have a habit of doing that, BBC. They don't tell you the repeats, they put them on and you think, whoa, I think I've got a new series, and then you come to look at it and you think, I've seen this before. ITV do it as well. You think, oh, is there a new series of that? I must have missed it. And then you looked. Yeah, Joseph used to chat to me. It all started off because I'd had the wool shops, you know, and we were comparing things, how things were different. Like, he only does natural fibres, though, Joseph. He doesn't do synthetics. He only ever does wool. I kept hoping he'd send me some, but he never did. Never got any freebies off him. I know he said to me one time, I'll send you something. Then he said, it'll probably be a box of chocolates. I thought, no, what bit of wool? Send me some wool. It was funny when as soon as I saw it, this video just came up out of nowhere. And it was this woman who chats to people who have wool shops all around the world. And I just looked up and I thought, it's Joseph. What's she doing talking to him? He was not a Greek god, by the way. He was definitely very middle-aged. Younger than me, but very middle-aged, if you know what I mean. He used to ride a motorbike as well. Yeah, he used to phone me all the way from Greece. He used to say, when are you going to come to Athens to see me? I thought, I'm not coming to Athens. Not unless you send me a ticket. And I thought, no, I am not coming to Athens because you're a married man and I am not coming all the way to Athens to meet up with a married guy. Don't mind talking to you, but I am not coming. I am not going to Athens to meet up with a married guy. That's, asking for problems, isn't it? Giving him the wrong idea, isn't it? Completely. Don't mind talking to somebody, but anything else? Nope. No chance. They'd have to be a multimillionaire or a billionaire with no family. He had a family. So he wouldn't be leaving his wool shop to me. Besides which, he was much younger than me. Oh, 20 to 12. I hope I get some sleep tonight. I finished up in the recliner last night because I can't sleep flat if my breathing machine isn't working, because I would stop breathing, and that isn't a good it isn't a good look, is it? You'd have been talking to yourself tonight. I wouldn't have been here. I think I'm going to make another Granny Takes a Trip jacket, because that one I've got is miles too big for me. Granny Takes a Trip was that great big granny square long jacket with the big sleeves and that. I've been to Athens once. Well, I went through Athens once. We didn't stay. We just were on a trip. We went to Skiathos, but we went on a coach trip, so we stopped over in Athens. I lost my son. He he got himself locked in the toilet in a cafe in Athens. Honestly, what's the chances? Right, that's... Do you know, this chart is so little. It's so little. Right, it's got to end with a pink one. Oh. One, two, three. Didn't even take any photos at the wolf thing this time. Manny Amora did, so. You can always look at Amora's video. Yeah, she got married sometime last weekend, I think. Right. I've done number 2 row. Number 2 row. It's number 3 row. Number 3. Two times X. 3 with a dot. What's a dot? Lilac. Oh, shoulder. Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. Lilac. Yeah, 27 are watching me, but there's nobody talking to me. They're all being very quiet, Nathan. 2 of X's and 3. Oh, sorry, my shoulder hurt then. 3 X's and... Where's my end? Number 3. 2 X's, 3 dots, and 3 X's. Right. No, she crocheted a shawl that she wore. She's getting married again. That was her first wedding. She was supposed to be being married in Iran, but with all the troubles, she couldn't go. So she's still hoping to be married in Iran so that his family can go and watch her be married. But she couldn't go, so she got married over here for her relatives over here. And then she was supposed to be getting married in Iran, so she was having 2 weddings. Be a bit holy if she'd have crocheted a wedding dress, because everything she crochets is quite holy, isn't it? Her husband is Persian. But I think they live in Iran, don't they? And they're Persian now, because Persia's not around anymore. I once met up with a student who was from Persia. He was living in Manchester. He was a student in Manchester. Yeah, he is Persian. That's why she won't say his name, because he's, he's probably got a. Yeah, well, when they were supposed to be going to be being married, there was all the troubles, and they'd stopped all the flights, so she couldn't go and get married. I think she was being married last year sometime. Hey, Enid. Oh my giddy aunt. Eh. Well, he's a student, isn't he, in Manchester? Or he was a student. He's a professor now at Manchester Uni. And she's a teacher, so I presume she met him. Something to do with that, I presume. That's how I presume she met him. I may be wrong. She did a Q&A, but she's not. Yeah, I use a Susan Bates hook. I can only use an inline hook. This one's. Has this one got? No, this one's got a rubber hook, rubber end, but it's a Susan Bates. I'm looking what stitch. Ah, yeah, it is. Thought I was doing it wrong, but I'm not. Oh, boy. No, I couldn't get a bamboo in a 450. I had to get this one with a rubber. Otherwise, I would have had a bamboo handle. They're very hard to get over here, the Susan Bates. I always have to send away for them. Cost me a fortune. If I ordered them through Etsy, they're about £16 postage. There's nobody in England seems to have them. Very annoying. So I can only use an inline hook, and nobody does an inline hook. None of the English brands. I mean, Knit Pro, they only do blobs. I can't crochet, with a rounded end crochet hook. I can only crochet with an inline. I think I've still got some rounded ones in here. Ow. Oh. In the old ones. Yeah. Yeah, I call that a blob. That's a blob. Because you see, it's not inline, it's blobby. It's only got a little bit where you put the hook. But that is at least a pointed one. Some of them are really rounded on the end. They don't have any points at all. Yeah, that's an inline. Woo. Inline go right up, can you see? They don't have a blob. Even Amora was saying that she finds it difficult to use some of the ones with a blob sometimes because they're not sharp enough to go through the yarn. Yeah, a lot of people can't use it. I can't use the others anymore. I mean, I learned with the others, but I can't do them anymore. I know there's one size that I can't get, in inline because Susan Bates doesn't do them. I think it's a 3mm. She only does a 325 and a 375. So if I have to use another kind, and I can't crochet. I struggle. I really struggle when I have to use the other, so I faff about me so I can use the 325 or something. I have to alter my size of pattern so I can use 325 instead of 3. We've all got our little foibles, haven't we? I was watching a lady crocheting, the one that crochets like Sheila does, and she said, "Yeah, I know before you tell me, I know I crochet wrong, but it's the only way I can do it." I can't use the Knit Pro ones, and I can't use whatever. Just trying to think, what's the other one? Can't use, not Susan Bates, what's she called? The other one, I can't use them. I can't use furls. Can't use furls. Furls have got very heavy handles. No, I can't use tulips and clover either because they've got the blob ends. They're not inline. I can only use inline. I bought them. I bought tulips. And I finished up giving them. I've given most of them. I gave them to Kelly because she liked the tulip and the clover. Yeah. Furls are heavy. The handles are so heavy. And I can't use them hooks. You know, when people have, like Amora uses with like bubbles and balls on the end of them and all that stuff. Or resin on the end. You know, they've got some. I can't use them. They hurt my hands. It's like crocheting with marbles on the end of your needle, your hooks. I just can't hold them. They're just heavy. They've got like a weighted end. I still keep it because Ephraim sent me that one, and I keep the tulip one because Doris Chan sent me that one. So I won't get rid of them because of the memories of the people who sent them to me. But the ones, is it clover that have the like mesh on the handles and they're made of plastic? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah, but I'm not paying all that kind of money just to get them. They don't sell them in England. They only sell them in abroad, and they're really expensive to get them over here. About £30–40 for the set, aren't they? Well, it's like them. Are they called Lycra? Lykke. They're made out of driftwood. They are flipping dear. They're about 70 odd pound for a set of them. They got them on there. How much are they now? I know you couldn't get them at one time, the twist and lock ones. Yeah, boy, they're the ones I can't use. They've got a really blobby end on the boy hooks. Really fat end. 38, yeah, I knew they've come down actually. They were more than that before. They've come down in price, Nathan. They're about 70 odd pound when they first come out. It's like everything, if you hang around long enough, things come down in price, don't they? I'll manage with what I've got. I'm not buying any more hooks just for the sake of buying them. I was lucky really because one of the girls had those Knit Pro Zing crochet hooks. So I was able to try one, without having to buy any. Yeah, it comes from the US. Go on, how much is it to post it? It's like Etsy, you look at something on Etsy and you think, oh, that's all right. And then you look at it, it's about £16 to post a crochet route from Etsy. Oh, you're lucky if you don't. Etsy's cute. It doesn't tell you what the postage is until you get to the pay bit. Then when you get to the pay bit, it adds £16 on for the postage. And you're thinking, no. I got a lot of my Susan Bates socks from Germany, actually. But I haven't seen them lately. They were all on... yeah, yeah, that's the trouble. It's like that if you order anything and you think it's coming from this UK and you find out it's coming from China, so you've got to wait weeks for it to come. I ordered like a hairband thing the other day and it was supposed to come from the UK and it didn't come. And then eventually I got a thing saying it was going to be coming, but it was coming from China. And I'm like, apparently they're stepping on that now because they're saying it's happening a lot, that people are not being truthful. They're not actually putting on the sales where they're being posted from. That people think they're buying them from the UK and then they've got to wait weeks for them to come because they're coming from China. Anyway, this hair thing never came, so I just said I wanted my money back. I got it. But I wouldn't have ordered it if I knew it was coming from China. Yeah, they're trying to stamp on it now. People saying it's in this country when it's not. Oh, my neck. Yeah, well, it's not being truthful, is it? If you want it and you know it's coming from China, that's one thing, isn't it? You order it if you know it's coming from China. But if you think you're ordering it, oof, my neck again. Do you hear it crack then? But if you think it's coming from, your own country and it's not, and you have to wait weeks and weeks and weeks for it to come from China. As I say, if you know it's coming from China, you know you're going to have to wait. That's a different thing. Oh gosh, my wool's gone in a great big knot. That's why I hate knitting with crochet with different colours. When they all get knotted up. Ow. Now my shoulders are hurting now with this crochet. I can't win. I can't win tonight. I'll have to stop altogether. Man, it's 12 o'clock anyway now. I'll just finish this row. Oh, it's only a knot. That pink's just gone knotted up. Yeah, I should be watching Call the Midwife tomorrow. Yeah, it's Cinderella o'clock. I'm just finishing my row. Then I'm going. If I can finish this row because my wool's gone in a knot. So it's annoying me. Why did I think I wanted to do Fair Isle crochet? I must be mad. I must be mad. Yeah, I'm going to go. I'm just finishing my row and then I'm going to go. I'm right at the end. You'll no doubt see me finishing this off at some stage because this will be my primary crochet. Unless I get fed up with it. If I get fed up with trying to do this crochet. Hi Lydia, I'm just going. You're late again. I'm just going off now. It's midnight. Midnight at the oasis. Put your camel to bed. Yeah, we never got Chris. I don't know what happened to Chris. You've got your tension sorted out, have you, Enid? You have to keep trying it on, and when it gets big enough, you stop. You don't go by the pattern. Oh, lucky you. Lucky you. Oh. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Right, kids, I'm going to go and take some painkillers for this neck. I don't know why I bother crocheting because it kills me. So thank you very much for keeping me company. Please thumbs up, subscribe, tell all your friends. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.